శ్రీమాత్రే నమః. హరిః ఓం. శ్రీగురుభ్యో నమః. సదాశివసమారంభాం శంకరాచార్యమధ్యమాం అస్మదాచార్యపర్యంతాం వందే గురుపరంపరాం. ఓం శ్రీమాత్రే నమః. హరిః ఓం. శ్రీగురుభ్యో నమః. హరిః ఓం. హరిః ఓం everybody. We are doing Shivananda Lahari, written by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Today we are entering into 52 shloka. 52 shloka. Karunyamruta varshinam ghana vipat grishmachhida karmatham vidyasasya phalodayaya sumanas samsevyamichhakrutim नृत्यद्भक्तमयूरमद्रिनिलयं चञ्चज्जटामण्डलं शम्भो वाञ्छति नीलकन्धर सदा त्वां मे मनश्चातकः. Here Shambho means Shankara, Lord Shamkaroti iti Shankaraha. Shambhu means Sukha Swarupudu, Ananda Swarupudu, giver of joy, giver of peace of mind, giver of happiness. Shamkaroti iti Shankaraha. And Kshemam Moksham, whatever the devotees want, everything. Giver of everything and anything. Shambho. Neelakandhara, that another name, Neelakantha for Lord Shiva. Up to 50 to 56 shlokas, Bhagavan described as Neelakantha, Neelakandhara, Kalakantha. So that's what this all these shlokas, they are like a bunch of flowers. They are talking about Shiva. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji saw Shiva Bhagavan as Neelakandhara. Neelakantha, you all know how he got the Neelakantham, blue neck. And it happened, it comes in Bhagavatam also, very popular story. When they were churning the Milky Ocean, so many things emerged. One of them is poison, and nobody wanted the poison. Everybody ran away, including Devatas, Rakshasas, everyone. Then Bhagavan, they all prayed to Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva took this poison for Jagadrakshana, protection of all the people. That is how he got the name Neelakantha, Neelakandhara, blue neck one. So that is why the name came. And then even my mother also said, go ahead and drink. Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandhara. Mother is not worried because that Mangalyam is tied by Lord Shiva. So that's why Mingeduvadu Vibundaniyu, Mingedidiyu Garala Maniyu, Mingu Maniya Sarva Mangala, Mangala Sutra Munumadi Nenta Namminado. Go ahead, swallow it. You are doing for whole world, protection of whole world. So that's why we call her Sarva Mangala Devi. So this way Neelakandhara. And another meaning is Neelakandhara. Neela means blue. Kam means jalam, water. Dhara means who holds the water. That is nothing but clouds, like dark clouds. Neelakandhara. And that's another meaning. Neelakantha is again Lord Shiva. Neelakandhara means dark clouds. So another meaning. Kam means water. And here Bhagavan is giving again beautiful picturization. Beautiful Rupakalankaram, all of them. Bhagavan Shiva is described as cloud. We all know white clouds do not shower anything. They're just passing clouds. For example, when we travel in the airplane, you can see down and all you see is white clouds. Dudi pinjalu. We see them. But dark cloud only will shower. So that is why Bhagavan is like a compared or upamanam or like a dark cloud. That is why Nilakandhara. And then my mind as Manaschatakaha. Mind is compared to Chataka Pakshi. There is a long name if you type in English, but Chataka Pakshi means bird. So many varieties of birds are there in our Bharat. So many varieties, so many names, and so many forms are also different. So many varieties. In that, Chataka Pakshi is one bird. This Chataka Pakshi does not take the water, regular water, whatever is on earth, from lakes or the small rivers or small parts like any other birds. But Chataka Pakshi takes only water coming from the clouds. So always looking upward, looking at the dark clouds. That's what this Chataka Pakshi does. So mind is compared to this Chataka Pakshi, and cloud is nothing but Shiva Bhagavan. We have to keep that in our mind. So here take home point is we have to become like a Chataka Pakshi, our mind. Always look upward, always do sadhana for Bhagavan, not looking for lower things. How the Chataka Pakshi does not take water from the earth, do not go after Vishayavancha, Vishayasakti. All the lower things, always go for higher things. Nothing but that is higher means nothing but Bhagavati or Bhagavan. Here we are doing the Shiva Nanda Lahari, nothing but about Lord Shiva. And clouds are also always on the top. So this is what we have to keep in our mind. And now let us enter into the shloka. We will analyze it. Karunyamruta Varshinam. Going parallel, we are seeing in all the shlokas. One is to Shiva Bhagavan, one is to whatever is the context. Here, the cloud. Remember, dark cloud only will shower. White clouds, only passing clouds. They won't do anything. They won't shower. Now, what is this Karunyamruta Varshinam? The Shiva cloud. What is he showering? Of course, rain will come. We'll get the water. That is there. That is regular water will come through the rain. But here Bhagavan is showering nectar of kindness and compassion. Karunya Amruta Varshinam. That is what Shiva Bhagavan quality. This cloud, Shiva Bhagavan cloud, is showering nectar of compassion and kindness. That is the nectar. So that way, all the people will be happy in the world. And then in us also, all the 72,000 nadis, according to Yoga Marga, all the nadis will get immersed in that nectar. That is nothing but Amrutam, Anandam. So that is what Bhagavan, Shiva Bhagavan, the cloud Shiva Bhagavan does. First quality. Karunyamruta Varshinam. Next. Ghana Vipat Grishma Chida Karmatham. Then whenever we get the rain after the Grishma means the summer season, then only rainy season comes. After summer season, then rainy season comes. That is why Grishma means summer season. Then what happens? All the rains comes and people will be very happy. All of them are joy, celebrating, waiting for the rainy season. Otherwise we say hot. And then people get calmed down. So this is in the worldly way. Now we have to see the Shiva, the cloud Shiva. What he does is Ganabipad Grishma Cheda Karmatham. All the Janma Parampara karmas, all the results of our karma, we are really getting all the punya and papam. Punya, we do not complain all the merits because that is nothing but sukham, anandam, happiness, joy. Papam we complain. Papam means sins and sinful tendency. That is nothing but all the vipat. Vipat means all the difficulties, afflictions, sorrows, all the diseases, all those. That is compared to Grishmam. Grishmam means summer season. That is called tapam. People will suffer with all those. And whenever that Shiva Bhagavan, that cloud showers his grace on us, then what happens? All of them get destroyed. All of them get dispelled. Grishma Chida Karmatam. That karma parampara get destroyed. So that's why we all have to look for, like a Chataka Pakshi, our mind has to go look upward to that Shiva cloud. Cloud Shiva. iCloud also there. Don't get confused with that iCloud or iPhone, iPad. Don't go into that direction. Shiva cloud. Here we have Shiva cloud. And then that he will destroy all that. That is why even that mother has named Lalita Sahasranamam Tapatrayagni Samtapta Samahladana Chandrika. Mother is also like Vennela. Chandrika means Vennela. Showers that luminosity, that light, that coolness. Then people get destroyed that Tapatraya. The Tapatrayas are three types of Tapatrayas. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Adi Daivika means all the tsunamis, earthquake, all that. They are not in our control. It happens according to the nature's laws. Daiva control, Adi Daivika. Adi Bhautika means through our surroundings. We have so many surroundings to neighbors or across the people or wherever we are leaving that country or the state or even in the, where we get suffered, even it happens anywhere else also. We feel distracted and we feel sorry and sorrow. That is why Adi Bhautika. And third one is Adhyatmika, Tapam. That means comes within our own mind, within ourselves. Nobody is there, everything is peaceful, but still we get anxiety. We become restless, as though somebody is pushing us. No reason. Everything is working perfectly. Our health is good, wealth is good, everything is good. But still, we have the anxiety comes within ourselves. That is Adhyatmika Tapam. So that is why all of them are compared to the Agni, the fire. Here also again Grishma Ritu, season means sunny season. Sun, not sunny season. Rainy season and the Grishma means summer season. Summer, all of them Tapam. That is why we do Shanti 3 times. Om Shantihi, 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 we say. That way, all the Tapatrayas will, all levels, these Tapatrayas should get subdued. That is why we pray to the Lord, Parameshwara. Here, nothing but Parameshwara. According to Chandogya Upanishad, there Sat Brahma. You are seeing that Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit. Sat Eva, Sat alone is there. Sat only became everything, that existence. Everything is, we say. Table is, iPad is, pen is. That easiness, that is what Sat. Everything is Sat. Chit Anandam, that is what Swarupam of Bhagavan. Here nothing but our Shiva Bhagavan, Ananda Swarupudu. So that is why he will destroy all the karmas, actions and results of our own actions. Everything get destroyed. Vaikarunyamruta Varshinam. Out of compassion, out of kindness, he does this shower, Varsham. And then Vidyasasya Phalodayaya. Vidya, whenever we'll take up with the rainy season and then go to the cloud of Shiva cloud. Now let us see. Vidya sasya phalodayaya. Whenever rain comes, we'll get all the sasyamulu. Sasyamulu means all the crops, all the barley, the rice paddy, and then all the fruits, vegetables, and then all the lentils, everything. To grow on earth, any crops, we need rain. We all know that. Then everything has to be in perfect. Otherwise, if we get too much rain, ativrishti. Too low rain, anavrishti. Drought and all that will happen. That we all know. In the worldly matter, varsham, that's what it does. But here, Shiva Bhagavan, as cloud, what he does is, Vidya Sasya Phalodayaya. This, even he gives Vidya, means knowledge. All the knowledge he gives. Knowledge means whatever takes us to the moksham, liberation, tattva jnanam. That's what Shvetaketu is asking. That's what his father asked Buddhalaka Shvetaketu dialogue. Buddhalaka was asked Shvetaketu that, did you learn that knowledge? By which knowledge you get everything get destroyed? I mean, actions and then results of action. And then you will attain liberation. And that is the ultimate knowledge. Once you know this knowledge, there is no point in learning any other knowledge. Then Shvetaketu requests his father to teach him. That's what you see it in Chandogya Upanishad. Here also, same thing. With Bhagavan is a direct knowledge. Through Shankaracharya we are getting. So how that is called Vidya. Vidya also has two types, Aparavidya, Paravidya. Aparavidya gives us the food, shelter, all that we all need it, degree, education, job, all that. Nobody denies that. And then we always have to, like Chataka Pakshi, we always have to look upward, connect to the higher energy. Always trying, always yatataha. We always have to try for that higher knowledge. That is Vidya. Then what happens through that knowledge? We get the phalam. That result is nothing but moksham, liberation. Each shloka takes us to tattva jnanam. Each shloka takes us to liberation. Do not worry, we have to learn we'll go through all the shlokas. Do I have to go through all of them? Even one shloka, we have to, if we hold on to it, it will take us to the liberation. That doesn't mean don't stop the satsangs, but we need it because we are not ready. Out of compassion, Karunyamrita Varshinam, Mahanubhava says that. So that is why Vidya Sasya Phalodayaya. That's what we takes us to liberation. Then Sumana Samsevya. What is the qualification here? Sumanaha. We need the purified mind, good mind, beautiful mind. Here Sumanaha also means farmer. Sumanaha means also flowers. Here, Sumanaha means farmer waits for the rainy season. Why he is Sumanaha is, he is well-wisher of everybody. He always wishes to have the good crop so that he can serve everybody, all beings. Because even animals, birds, everybody needs this crop. So that is why farmer is also called Sumanaha. But he is not literate, he is not into this Vidya Jnanam. He looks for that regular rain. But learned person will look for, remember that cloud, Shiva cloud. And then Samsevya beautifully serves, beautifully attends the satsangs and purifies his mind. Do the karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, all of them. That is why Sumana Samsevya. Icha Krutim. Cloud has a quality that whatever it does is the cloud takes up their own shape. Even now, or even childhood, we have seen some clouds we see as though Rama is holding the bow, and we enjoy seeing that. And some clouds we see as a city, and some clouds we see as our Ishta Devata. Clouds has the capacity to take the different shapes. We see it in the sky. And sometimes we see as a linga rupam, and we nowadays people will post the pictures in our WhatsApp. That is why it takes the different shapes, the clouds, the regular clouds. Here Icha Krutim, Bhagavan Shiva also takes up different this cloud. Bhagavan takes up different shapes. So many we have seen. One time Adi Bhikshu, one time Adi Kirataka, Linga Rupam, and Sri Shaila Mallikarjunudu. Like that, so many forms we have seen. That is what Shiva Bhagavan cloud does. Nrutyad Bhakta Mayuram. Seeing this rain, what happens? This Mayura means the peacock. See that peacock, male peacock only dances. Female peacock does not dance. And male peacock has only the pincham, that feathers, open up the the feathers. Pincham it is called. Male peacock is beautiful. So that is why, same way, Shiva Bhagavan is that Mayuram, peacock dances according to that rainy season. Seeing the dark cloud, this Bhakta Mayura means peacock. Peacock will dance. That we all know, that seeing the dark cloud. Here, who dances? Bhakta Mayura Nrutya. All the devotees will dance. See how beautiful. See, that's why this kavitvam, poetry, jnanam, knowledge, and then devotion. Poetry is so beautiful. Automatically we get connected to Lord Shiva. So that is why Nrutyad Bhakta Mayura, this devotee's heart will dance. Nandati Nandati Nandatyeva. Happily, joyously dances. Oh, happiness out of joy. No expectations. Out of joy only dances. Nrutyad Bhakta Mayura. That's what happens. Even, see this Bhagavan Shankaracharya, what happens is he also danced. How it happens? How do we get into that situation? Our Chataka Pakshi, our mind of Chataka Pakshi. This comes in the Druk Drishya Viveka text. That is written by Adi Shankaracharya again. He says, Deha Bhimane Galite Vijñate Paramatmani Yatra Yatra Mano Yati Tatra Tatra Samadhayaha. First step is Deha Bhimanam. Means that seeing that I am the body, thinking that I am the body, that has to get destroyed. Because we are much more than that. We are Satchit Ananda Swarupam. And then develop the knowledge towards the Paramatma, that Vidya, Parabrahma Paramatma, the cloud of Lord Shiva. And then what happens? Yatra Yatra Manoyati, wherever that place mind goes, Tatra Tatra Samadhayaha. At that place, at that time, Samadhi takes place. Means they are tuned to Shiva Bhagavan. They are tuned to Parabrahma Paramatma. That is why Bhagavan Shankaracharya in that state, wherever he goes, whatever he sees, everything and anything, he sees Lord Shiva alone, nothing but Lord Shiva. That is why all these simple things, he's seeing Parabrahma Paramatma, peacocks, clouds, and then all the crops, and then everything. We are seeing so many places. Those days, all the robberies, thieves are there. That is why in the thief also, Bhagavan saw, Shankaracharya saw Shiva Bhagavan. And then that's what, because he's seeing Shiva Bhagavan and attaining Samadhi. That is the reason he is able to write these shlokas like this, immersed in Shiva Bhagavan. And not only immersed, he is a great devotee, Jnana, Jnani, Tattva. He knows Tattvam, essential nature. Who am I? He knows. And then Kavi, poet. That is why all these Nrutyat Bhakta Mayura, all the devotees will dance listening to all the stories of Lord Shiva. And Adri Nilayam, what happens? All the clouds are at the mountains. Remember, regular worldly way, the clouds and Shiva cloud. And Adri Nilayam, Adri means mountains. Clouds stay near the mountains. We see very, very cloudy. Even when you go to now Vaishnavi Devi or Himalayan mountains, they say, oh, our weather is very cloudy. We cannot take off this helicopter. So that's what happens because the clouds are there. Adri Nilayam. Adri means mountain. Even Shiva Bhagavan also stays in the Adri Nilayam. What are the mountains? Kailasa Parvatam and Srishaila Shikharam mountain. Arunachalam mountain. That's where Shiva Bhagavan stays. Even he married to Himavat Parvata Rajaputri, Haimavati, Girija, Shailaja, and mother-in-law's place also mountain. Adri Nilayam. So that is why here Shiva Bhagavan stays on the mountains, Kailasa, Mount Kailash, and then Sri Shailam. Chanchajjata Mandalam. Whenever we have the rain, whenever we have the clouds, we see the lightning. They are also very shining and moving very fast. Chanchajjata Mandalam. That's what happens whenever we have the rain. We all know that. Here, Shiva Bhagavan, what is that Chanchajjata Mandalam? That lightning is nothing but his Jata Mandalam. Jata Jutadhari, Giridhari, all of them. And then Adri Nilayam, and then that matted locks. Jata Jutam is nothing but shining lightning. That is what Shiva Bhagavan is. Adri Nilayam Chanchajjata Mandalam. To that Shiva, what we need to ask, what do we need to desire? Bhagavan is telling here. Shambho Vanchati Neelakandhara Sada Tvam Me Manaschatakaha. He Shambho Ho, He Neelakandhara. Then what? He Neelakandhara, He Shambho. That is the Sambodhana. Sada Tvam Vanchati Me Manaschatakaha. Sada, always. Tvam means you, oh Lord Shiva. I want you alone, nothing but nothing else. You alone I want. Sada, always. Vanchati. Me manaschatakaha. My mind, this Chataka Pakshi, always want you alone, O Shiva Bhagavan. Sada Tvam Vanchati Me Manaschatakaha. Because the seeker is ready. because he's a devotee. He's always looking for upward, always seeing upward. That is why he wants, oh Shiva, you alone. Now, Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. We need to have that karunyamruta varshinam, Shiva's grace and Lord Shiva's compassion, anugraham. That is the only way we will attain this place, this liberation, or we will revel in Lord Shiva. Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. That non-dual state we will attain because of Lord Shiva alone, that Brahma Jnanam. That is what our scriptures says. And then Jnana Panta Pandali means that knowledge crop has to be fulfilled, has to come to ripen at the right place, right time. We need to get this knowledge. So this is what Bhagavan is talking about. We need that Karunya Amruta Varshinam. To this Manaschatakaha, mind as Chataka Pakshi. How the Chataka Pakshi swallows only rainwater, we always have to look upward and always have to see the Lord's grace, Shiva compassion, because he is Ashutoshudu, Dayakarudu. He is always compassionate God. That is what this shloka is talking about. Now let us see, we saw very, very elaborately कारुण्यामृत वर्षिणं घन विपद ग्रीष्मच्छिदा कर्मठं विद्यासस्य फलोदयाय सुमनः संसेव्यमिच्छाकृतिं नृत्यद्भक्तमयूरमद्रिनिलयं चञ्चज्जटामण्डलं शम्भो वाञ्छति नीलकन्धर सदा त्वां मे मनश्चातकः. So always we have to pray to Lord Shiva that, oh Lord, please shower your grace on me. Shiva Agnalenide Chimayana Kuttadu. So we need his command, order. We need his compassion, his grace all the time. For that we need to prepare. We need to do our sadhana. And we always have to desire Karunyamruta Varshinam, please shower your compassion on me, O Lord Shiva. So that is the prayer and that is the desire. And looking at the nature, we have seen how rainy season comes, how Lord Shiva Bhagavan does, the cloud Shiva. And then now with this we will enter into 53rd shloka. Again, this is also very beautiful. Neelakantha, Neelakandhara, 52, 53, 54. All these three shlokas we see that way. Akashena shikhi samastaphaninam netra kalapi natanugrahi pranavopadesha ninataihi केकीति योगीयते श्यामां शैलसमुद्भवां घनरुचिं दृष्ट्वा नटं तं मुदा वेदान्तोपवने विहाररसिकं तं नीलकण्ठं भजे. Now here also Neelakantham. Here Neelakantha is also again for Nemali, peacock. Is also, that is why even for example when we say saris, we'll tell people that bring me that Nemali Pincham Rangu sari, Nemali Kantham sari. Peacock has also beautiful, nice blue color, beautiful sea green. It is much more beautiful than that. And that beautiful Neelakantham. Here Shiva Bhagavan as a peacock. Previous shloka we saw Shiva Bhagavan as cloud. Now Shiva Bhagavan as a peacock. We are going to see next shloka. Shiva Bhagavan and Parvati Devi, both of them are peacocks. female and male peacock. So that is what next shloka. All of them are Nataraja and peacock. Peacock is our national bird and most beautiful. Now let us see. Seeing the peacock description and then Shiva Bhagavan description. Both goes parallelly, simultaneously. How you saw in previous shloka, cloud, regular cloud, and then Shiva Bhagavan cloud. Same way here, the regular peacock and then Shiva Bhagavan peacock. Beautiful shloka. Akashena Shikhi. What happens? That Shikha means top of the head. Shikhi means this peacock has small that feather type on the top of her head. His or her. Akashena Shikhi. Here Shiva Bhagavan is Vyoma Keshudu. Space. Akasham is his hair. Vyoma Keshudu. Shikha, we have called it. That's why Akashena Shikhi. That crest for peacock, Chunchu we call in Telugu. That is why Namo Kapardine, Namo Nilagreevaya, Nagabharana Bhushitam, Vumasahayam, Parameshwaram, Prabhum. All of them are explained. All the Rudra, Namakam, Chamakam, and Kaivalyopanishad, and all of them are here in this shloka. Akashena Shikhi. And then Akasha means it is one of the Panchabhutas, 5 elements. You all know that. If you go on the top, space comes first. Space, air, fire, water, and earth. If you go from lower to higher, the earth, and then water, and then fire, air, and then space. Always on the top, space. Avakasham icheda akasham. Everything is submerged in akasham, space. Akashena Shikhi Vyomakeshudu. Samasta Phaninam Netra Kalapi. Kalapi means this pincham, that feathers, opened up feathers for the peacock. Very beautiful. Kids and adults would love to see that pincham, Kalapi. That's why Shiva Bhagavan is referred as in 3 names here. 3 names here, Shikhi, Kalapi, and Keki. All of the names for peacock, and then Shiva Bhagavan also. Shikhi, Kalapi, Keki. We already saw the Shikhi and Kalapi. Samasta Phaninam Netra Kalapi. Now all the snakes, as Kalapi means ornaments. Kalapi is the pincham. Pincham is for Shiva, peacock, and now this abharanam means jewels, jewelry. That is for Shiva Bhagavan. Samasta Paninam, all the snakes as his abharanas, jewelry. He wears snakes all over, on the neck, on the hands, on the head, shoulders, wherever we put our jewelry, he wears all the snakes. They are great snakes, superior snakes. They are not ordinary snakes. Vasuki, and then Ananta, all of them. Naganam, Vasuki, even Bhagavan says in 10th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Here he is wearing all the snakes as his abharanam. Natanu. Then what happens whenever we pray to Lord Bhagavan? That's what we want, right? The results. Natanugrahi pranavopadesha ninadaihi kekiti yogiyate. Peacock sound is called kreenkaram, kleenkaram, like kray. That sound is called. May not say kreka, but sound is called as kreenkaram. So that is what peacock sound is. Here, Bhagavan Shiva is what he does is pranavopadesha ninadaihi. Pranavam means Omkaram. Bhagavan gives the Pranava Upadesham. He always Omkara Swarupudu. We have seen Vyomakeshudu and now Omkara Swarupudu. Bhagavan as Omkara Swarupudu. So Veda Vedjudu. All the Omkaram comes from Vedas. So that is why first sound is nothing but Veda. Omkaram. So that is why Pranavopadesha Ninadaihi. Natanugrahi. That is the qualification devotees should have. Means always have to surrender to Bhagavan, Shiva, and then do the namaskaram to Lord Shiva. Then Bhagavan really showers his compassion, anugraham, karunyamruta varshinam. If he will give the pranava upadesham, means with that the seeker would know everything and anything. All the knowledge get revealed. That is why Upanayana Samskaram, it is called Upadesham, Upanayanam. And then if you have time, even Vedavyasa went to Lord Shiva for his son Shuka Maharshi's Upadesham, that Upanayana Upadesham. That's what Skanda Puranam says. Let us finish this shloka and let us see if we have time, we will look into that. And that's why whoever takes up these salutations, take refuge, Sharanagati to Lord Shiva, he will do the Upadesham, means everything gets revealed. And Bhagavan Shiva says Omkaram, and then Klenkaram does that peacock sound. And then beautiful again, peacock also dances. And here Shiva Bhagavan peacock dances to what? Shyamam Shaila Samudbhavam Ghanaruchim Društva Natantam Muda. Regular peacock dances seeing the dark clouds, Ghanaruchim, dark clouds. And now here Bhagavan Shiva, this male peacock dances. That is why Shiva Bhagavan is a peacock. Here looking at Shyamam Shaila Samudbhavam. Shaila Samudbhavam means nothing but our Parvati Devi, our Girija Devi, Shailaja, so many names. Shyamam, looking at the Parvati Devi, and also shining with Kali Devi in blue color, looking at mother. Peacock dances looking at the clouds and the female peacock. Same way here, Bhagavan also, this peacock is dancing looking at mother and pleasing mother. Bhagavan is also very beautiful dancer, Nataraja. Nataraja Swarupam is also revealed in all these shlokas. Shyamam Društva, Shaila Samudbhavam Društva. Seeing mother, Natantam Muda, dancing. Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini. Shiva is all this dissolution takes place. That is also Tandavam, Shiva Tandavam. Mother is watching, Mahatandava Sakshini. Beautiful dance of Lord Shiva. Mother is watching like a witness. Here also, mother is seeing. Because mother is watching and seeing, Shiva is dancing out of joy. Shiva peacock is dancing out of joy, doing the Tandavam. And wherever we find this Lord Shiva and then this peacock, Lord Shiva peacock and regular peacock, where do we find? Vedanto Pavane Vihara Rasikam. Udjanavanam, beautiful gardens, we see the peacock. Worldly peacock, we see in beautiful gardens filled with lush green trees and the flowers. But where do we see this peacock, Lord Shiva? Vedanto Pavane Vihara Rasikam. Vedanta Vedjudu, Veda Vedjudu. In Vedas and Vedanta means Upanishads. Sarvopanishad Udgushta Shantyatita Kalatmika. All the Upanishads talks about Lord Shiva. That is nothing but Sat Brahma. Chandogya Upanishad. Akshara Brahma in Mundaka Upanishad. You have seen that. So that's why Vedanta, that Vedanta and Vedas, there we see the Lord Shiva, means Shastra Vakya, Guru Vakya. In our scriptures, we see Lord, we know about Lord Shiva. All the scriptures are talking about Lord Shiva. That is why we need satsang. Shastra Yonitvat, even Brahma Sutram, one Sutram, formula. All the cause is Shastras. Through scriptures alone, we can know about Parabrahma, Paramatma. That's why we need Guru and we need scriptures. They elaborate all these meanings. They explain very beautifully. They make it simplified, simplification way they explain. Then we can understand. The Chataka Paksha of mind get tuned, mind get connection, making the connection. That's what the shlokas are. Then to that tam Neelakantam bhaje, to that Lord Shiva Neelakantha, I am serving, I am prostrating, I am thinking about you. All of that bhaje, sevistunam, surrendering, everything we can take up. Not only seva, bhaj sevayam, that dhatu is means seva, but we can take up all the meanings. Tam, to that Neelakantam, whatever described on the top, Neelakantam bhaje. So this is the, each shloka is getting better and better. Each shloka is a description, that way our mind can revel, Chataka Pakshi mind. Revel in this peacock Shiva, revel in that cloud Shiva. Today 52 and 53. And now let us chant and see. Akashena shikhi samastaphaninam netra kalapi natanugrahi pranavopadesha ninadaihi kekiti yogiyate shyamam shailasamudbhavam ghanaruchim društva natantam muda Vedantopavane vihararasikam tam Neelakantham bhaje. To that Lord Shiva, Neelakantha, Kapardine, Neelagrivaya, Umasahayam, Vibhum, Nagabharana Bhushitam, Shikhi, and then Keki, and then Kalapi, all of them. That Lord Shiva is the two that Lord Shiva, may my mind get connected, may my mind get tuned, may my mind dances to Lord Shiva's compassion and grace. May my mind see that compassion and grace. Revel, may my mind revel in the Tandavam, Shiva Tandavam, dance of Lord Peacock, Lord Shiva dance, Nataraja Tandavam. So now let us see, we will see this Veda, why Vedavyasa Maharshi requested Lord Shiva to come and perform the Upanayana ceremony, thread ceremony to his son, none other than our Shuka Maharshi. It comes very elaborately in Bhagavatam, and then Bhagavatam is taught by Shuka Maharshi to Parikshit Maharaja. This one comes in Shuka Rahasyopanishad. So many Upanishad are there. So this Shuka Rahasya Upanishad. Vedavyasa Maharshi goes to Lord Shiva. He prays to Lord Shiva, Deva Deva Mahaprajna Pasha Cheda Drudha Vrataha Shukasvayam Putrasya Shukasya Mama Putrasya Veda Samskara Karmani Brahmopadesha Kaloyam Idanim Samupastitaha Brahmopadesha Kartavyaha Bhavatadya Jagadguru. O Lord Shiva, you are the Jagadguru. Dakshinamurti Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. We say that because he is the Adi Guru. Even we say Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sadashiva Samarambham Adi Guru. And then Shankaracharya, Vyasa Shankara, both gurus we are thinking about today. Shankaracharya has written this Shivananda Lahari, and up to our Guru Parampara, Swami Chinmayananda, Swami Tejomananda, up to our Guru Bodhatmananda, who taught the Vedanta course to us. For you, whoever is your Guru Parampara goes like this, up to that, because you are the Adi Guru, O Shiva Bhagavan. That's why I came to you. Now, you are the Deva Devuduvi, Mahadevuduvi. You know everything. You are the Supreme God. And then you are destroyer of all that pashas, karma bandhanam, destroyer of all the bondage, results, actions and results of actions, karma and karma phala, destroyer of that. And, oh Lord Shiva, this Shuka Maharshi is my own son. And I'm planning to do the Veda Samskaram, that is called Samskaram, purification. That is why it is called Dvijaha, second birth. They are qualified to learn the scriptures to go to Gurukula. So even Shvetaketu also went to the Gurukula after this Upanayana ceremony, thread ceremony. Veda Samskara Karmani. Brahmopadesha Kaloyam Idanim Samupastitaha. Now that is Upanayana Samskaram is called Brahma Upadesham. That is nothing but Vonkara Swarupudu. That is why I said, let me bring up this one. So this is you need to do this Brahmopadesham to son Shuka Maharshi. Brahmopadesha Kartavyaha. This is your duty. Why? Because you are Adi Guru, Jagat Guru. And then listening to Vedavyasa Maharshi, Shiva Bhagavan laughed. Chirunavvu, not attahasa, not like that. Smilingly, out of compassion, he is saying, Mamopadishte Kaivalye Sakshat Brahmani Shashvate Vihaya Putro Nirvedat Prakasham Vyasati Swayam Prakasham Vyasati Swayam. I see, oh Vedavyasa Maharshi, Shiva Bhagavan is saying, I do not mind doing this ceremony, Brahmopadesham, to your son Shuka Maharshi. But then, you know what happens if I do this Brahmopadesham? He will attain the ultimate knowledge, Kaivalyam, and he will become dispassionate, Vairagyam. He will he will have the Vairagyam towards this world, and then he will attain the moksham, liberation, because he's already high state. He's in high, he does not have any karma lampatam. So that is why, are you sure you want me to come and do this? Because karunyamruta varshinam, that is what Bhagavan always, a compassionate God. Even everyone asks the boons, he will make sure we are asking the right boon. Even the Rakshasas also asked, are you sure you want this? Karunyamruta varshinam, compassionate Lord Shiva, Daya Sagarudu, Daya Samudrudu, ocean of compassion. So that is what Shuka Maharshi, Shiva Bhagavan said. But then anyway, he got the thread ceremony. You all know, you see it in Bhagavatam. He says, beautiful shloka, we have to go to Bhagavatam. What happened to Vedavyasa Maharshi? Yam pravrajantam anupetam apeta krutyam dvaipayano viraha katara ajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduhu tam sarva putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduhu tam sarvabhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. See, what happens is, Shuka Maharshi, because of Lord Shiva's Brahmopadesham, he attained liberation. He did not want to stay near his father. He just roaming around, leaving. Then out of delusion, Vedavyasa Maharshi, he calling, "Hey Putra, oh son, oh son." Then he did not even look back. He just roaming around because he is the Tam Sarvabhuta Hrudayam. He is in reveling in everybody because he became the Atma Swarupudu. Brahmavit Brahmaiva Bhavati. Mundakopanishad. Knower of Brahman becomes Brahmavit. That Brahman, all pervading Brahman, all pervading Shiva Bhagavan, all pervading, he became like that. So that is why, that's what happens. Omkara Swarupudu, when we pray to Lord Shiva, this is what happens. We attain Kaivalyam, liberation. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati, knower of Brahman. That to know about this Brahma Jnanam, Shvetaketu is asking so many questions, 9 questions, 9 examples. You will see all those, everything, so that's why this is what it is. We always have to Manaschatakaha, mind, Pakshi, the bird, should look upward to Parabrahma Paramatma. That is nothing but Lord Shiva. And then always ask the right question and right boon. Even Shiva Bhagavan appears in front of us, we have to be prepared. Ask for the Kaivalyam and then give me the dispassion towards the worldly things, towards the world. Vishayasakti and Vishayavancha. Then only Deha Bhimane Galite Vijñate Paramatmani Yatra Yatra Mano Yati Tatra Tatra Samadhayaha. Whenever all these get destroyed, we see Parabrahma Paramatma. Wherever mind goes, therever we feel the Samadhi and we see Parabrahma Paramatma. To that Parabrahma Paramatma Tam Neelakantam Bhaje. That Neelakantam, that blue peacock, nothing but Lord Shiva. The cloud is nothing but Lord Shiva in 52nd shloka. May Lord Shiva Bhagavan bless us all in this path, and then let Karunyamrita Varshinam, may he shower his grace and compassion on all of us, especially the summer season, Grishma Chida Karmatham, and then shower his that compassion, Varsham, Varsha Rutu. That's what we need to pray to Lord Shiva. So chant the shloka 53rd and we will conclude. Akashena shikhi samastaphaninam netrakalapi natanugrahi pranavopadesha ninadaihi kekiti yogiyate श्यामां शैलसमुद्भवां घनरुचिं दृष्ट्वा नटं तं मुदा वेदान्तोपवने विहाररसिकं तं नीलकण्ठं भजे. ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः. ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. हरिः ॐ एव्रिबडी.